This is a page from a completely different chapter. We shouldn't have this yet. We're not on Return 7, we're on Return 5, the Old Gods. Alan Wake. What are we doing?
Ilmo was...
Hey everyone, welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Previously on, Saga came to the Valhalla nursing home to check on her granduncle and granddad after getting a not great phone call from them. And we have now chased Tor into the wellness center, where he seems to be getting closer and closer to being taken. So let's jump in. But before we get back onto the search, I have a bit of a theory. Okay, alright, so here we are in... Oh, wait. Alright, let's be in my mind place for right now, because 2 episodes ago, we had that chapter in, like, Saga's timeline where we played as Alan, and it was really weird, and then it ended in him getting, like, arrested by the FBC. And Scratch getting involved. So I have a theory about Scratch, and I recognize that I don't have all the information about Scratch, because I haven't played Alan Wake's American Nightmare yet, and I haven't played Quantum Break yet, and he is in both those games, and I know he is, like, very involved in American Nightmare, but I do know that as of Control, he is out and about and bothering Alice, so that's a little bit of information. But 2 episodes ago when we were with Alan, and he was talking with Casey, and Casey was accusing him of, like, having him followed and writing books about him and then maybe making him entirely, which I think is what's happened. But Alan said that you can't create something out of nothing. Even with his abilities, you can only kind of manipulate what's already there, which has interesting implications for, like, how much of Control is real and not just, like, made up by Alan. But that line got me thinking about Scratch, because all of the paranatural entities that we've seen in this game and in Control, so like the Dark Presence and the Hiss and Polaris and the Board is kind of the big ones that I'm thinking of. They only really have a presence in their world. They don't have, like, a physical presence in the real physical world. They have to act through people. Like Polaris acts through Jesse, or they can act through objects and, like, make objects of power and altered items. And, or, because the Hiss and the Taken, they aren't creatures made by these entities, they're people who have been corrupted by these entities, which kind of led me back to thinking about Scratch and how he's kind of a unique entity in that it feels like the Dark Presence created him, and he's able to run around in the real world at least enough to show up on Alice's film, which started getting me thinking about, in the Signal DLC of Alan Wake, the final boss is, like, a fragment of Alan, and now it's the dark place, so, like, the rules of the world don't really apply, and everything's kind of weird, and it works on nightmare logic. But I'm wondering if Scratch is literally part of Alan, because the Dark Presence can't create anything, but it can corrupt things. So, like, I theorized a couple episodes ago that, like, the way we defeat Scratch is by merging him back with Alan. That, like, he's Alan's darkness, and he's every worst impulse. He's every, like, bad paparazzi photo and, you know, of Alan. So I'm wondering if that part of Scratch that is Alan might be fighting back for control, because I think that the Alan that Saga rescued out of the overlap is actually Scratch. I think we were playing as Scratch 2 episodes ago. Because 100% the Alan we're playing as in the Dark Place is our Alan. I don't think they're going to pull the rug out from under us on that one. But I think that the Alan we've been dealing with Saga and Casey, might be the like fragment of Alan that's possessed by Scratch, because he was talking with Casey, and then the cultist showed up, and then he got a headache, and he collapsed, and he said Scratch was coming, and then he woke up, and everything was a nightmare mess. Which feels very like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or like, oh, the Hulk kind of esque. So I think the FBC might have Scratch in custody instead of Alan. So I think maybe the FBC did us a favor before Saga could get the clicker to who might be Alan, might be Scratch. And I kind of thought about like a perspective boss fight with Scratch, because I feel like we might have one of those. And the puzzle might be like, how do you defeat Scratch without defeating Alan? Like, I'm wondering if that's the puzzle with any future boss fights against Scratch. So yeah, like I know I don't have all the information about Scratch, so I might be entirely wrong, but that's kind of the vibe I was getting from the last few chapters. And let's deal with the case board, shall we? Because I've got definitely wait. Computer unlock the password. I can figure it. Okay. What we need actually in where Saga is right now, because we're trying to find Tor, except it kind of feels like Cynthia Weaver, the Lady of the Light, our friend and ally, may have been taken by the Dark Presence. So let's do this quickly. Okay. Email about recruiting Tor and Odin into the cult. Alright, let's... Where are we? Okay. Ilmo and Yako, Rose, Tor and Odin. Okay, there we go. Looks like the cult was leaning heavily on Blum to recruit Tor and Odin. Email pressuring Blum to recruit cult members. Who's involved? Vladimir Blum. Okay. Confirmed cult member. Working at the nursing home, Blum would be in position to recruit the Andersons. Alright, cult initiation letter signed by Ilmo and Yako. Yako and Ilmo are running the cult. Read a manuscript. Okay. Well, I could have guessed they'd both be in on it, but here's the proof Yako is involved too. Cult initiation letter to Vladimir. Alright, so we gotta find... The letter looks new, seems like he was recruited recently. Alright, so we need to find... We need to find another manuscript. Is this still safe for later? It does, okay. Alright, so that's all of our new... The clicker, magical light switch. Where do I even start with that? Okay, alright, let's... Okay, so... What... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the map. Alright, so... What is our priorities for... Okay, so this goes back to the manor. That also... No, we haven't... Okay, I can't get through here. And I think this is the door that was locked that I think I just unlocked. This has rifle ammo. This is where the rifle is. Trauma pad. Alright, let me see if I can get into the staff lounge. Let me see if I can get in here, because this door is locked. But it's not locked, it's just missing a doorknob. So I gotta find a doorknob. So I think last time on we opened this door, but I haven't been in this room yet. Haven't been in this examination room. And I haven't been in the staff lounge yet. So why don't we have a bit of an explore before I head down in the dining hall, because the dining hall is where Tor went to. Yeah, I am... Container... Right, I'm not looking forward to having a boss fight against Cynthia. I like Cynthia. Alright, let me... So far there's no taken in here. Alright, let me see if I can't get into this room. It's the examination room. Oh, wait, I have been in here. Manuscript page. Alright, Gale taken, it says.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
Well, that's alarming. That's alarming. It also occurred to me that this wellness center is the wellness center that used to be run by not a Dr. Hartman. And we at least know we won't be running into him. Because the end of the AWE DLC, he was gone. Find and talk, find Tor, follow Tor. Talk to the Andersons. Alright, so that is a manuscript page. What's this? Okay, Gale Barrows, violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia. Nope. Violent outbursts resulting from the dark presence. Should be restrained whenever possible until a dosage can be found that impedes his aggression. Harry. Well, that's not gonna help. How'd that go for you? This feels like a bad plan. Alright, I can't... Oh, that's more rifle ammo, I think. Okay, well, that's... Alright, that's the examination room that I didn't see before. And, wait a second. This is still circled, like there might be something else here. So I'll go and I'll have another look in the security office. But so far we haven't seen any taken in the wellness center. It's just dark. Because Saga didn't think to hit the light switch when she came in. Like, this place is in use. Like, there's no reason for it to be dark like this. Alright, let me just... Oh god, puddles of water. This place is falling apart, Rose. Alright, so how do I get into this area, do we think? How do I get into this staff lounge, do we think? Do we think this door will now be open because I unlocked... Oh, it is. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, this is not the, cozy safe room I thought it was gonna be. That feels kinda safe and cozy. Doorknob? No. Any doorknobs? No? Alright. Doorknob? Rifle ammo. Aha! Doorknob. I found the doorknob. Alright, we can get the, get a rifle. Maybe I'll swap out, maybe I'll go back and I'll swap out the crossbow for now. And I'll use the rifle for now. Security room. How do I get around there again? Wait, no, I can go through the security room. Yeah, security room. I opened that. That's a shortcut. Alright, that's a shortcut. Okay. That's... Okay. Doorknob. Like to... What's this? Oh, page. The cult of... Oh. Oh. Return for the summoning. That's a this is a page from a completely different chapter. We shouldn't have this yet. We're not on Return 7, we're on Return 5, the Old Gods. Alan Wake. What are we doing?
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton.
Nope.
Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either.
Nope.
Something was up. It had to be the writer.
Yep.
Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer.
Yep.
Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Okay, so the cult of the tree confuses me slightly. Because I don't know why they're trying to take out Alan. Because it feels like they're on his side. Because it feels like they're opposing the Taken. Because they've been kind of collecting the people that Alan sends back through the lake. And collecting the pages that Alan sends with them. And then they were interrupted with Nightingale, which is how Nightingale became a Taken. So I'm not sure what they want with Alan. But okay, so at least it's clear that they're not antagonistic towards Saga. So like the cultists we've been fighting have been taken. They don't want to hurt Casey or Saga. Mulligan and Thornton will not be picking up. They can't come to the phone. They got taken. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with that. Partially because it's 2 chapters from now. It's Return number 7, The Summoning. Which can't be good. They also got the clicker somehow. Because we still don't know how the cult of the tree ended up with the clicker. Just that Saga now has the clicker. Because she wasn't able to give it to Alan. And or Scratch. Alright. Later for later. There is cult of the tree stuff. Elmo Cascella stood in front of the small gathering. Mocha was wonderful moose. His skull will become a crown of the Grandmaster. Grandmaster, interesting word to use under the circumstances. Okay, Elmo and Yako are running the cult. Alright, only one of those manuscripts. That's not even like a recent manuscript. Alright. Alright. Oh, hello. Pet the deer.
That's a good deer.
Good deer. Oh dear. Alright, where's this? Okay, so I can't pick up the rifle right now. Let me just have a quick run back. I'm going to go back to the shoebox. Because I think I want to swap. For now, I think I'm going to swap out the crossbow for the... Okay, that's where we gotta go next. The dispensary is... Oh, if I don't overshoot the door. Alright, let me... Where is the shoebox? In the dispensary. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop off the crossbow and all the crossbow bolts. Just to kind of free up some inventory space, because it's very slow. Shotgun ammo, battery pack, we need that. Pain meds, handgun ammo. Grab the rifle ammo that I have. So we've got a fair amount. Okay, we've got a fair amount of shotgun ammo. We've got plenty of trauma pads. Have I quick slotted? I have quick... let me quick slot the trauma pad to there. And we'll use up some trauma pads instead of painkillers when we need them. Okay, let me just go grab that rifle. We'll take the rifle for now, just so I have it, and we don't have to come back here to get it. Because then I can grab it out of the shoebox. I can grab whatever I need out of the shoebox. Ready for a fight. Trophy earned. Alright. How much ammo do we think I should pick up? Any more in here? No. There is some in here. You know what? I think... Yeah, let's go pick up some rifle ammo. Okay, what is circled on here? Mail. Riddle for your rifle. I don't think I've looked at this. From unknown sender to Vladimir Blum, a little doorknob that's out of place, so it solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I'll meet you at the grate inside the bright glassy cage with pretty flowers bloom. Well, I found that by myself, unknown sender. Riddle for your rifle. From Vladimir Blum to Valhalla, staff and residents, you. Whose computer is this? You, Auti, Vlad. I thought it was Blum's computer. Vlad, Rose, Donna, and 4 others. Why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I'm sick of old people tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go deer hunting tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. V. Blum. VIP recruits from Calavella Knights to Vladimir Blum. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would make ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. To you.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Well, at least he's got his hammer. At least he can defend himself, but we still need to get to him. Alright, well that's new. Let's see what we can put on the caseboard with that. Anything? Yes, the Anderson brothers. CCTV footage of Tor behaving erratically. Looks like he's fighting with nothing, or maybe with himself. Not taken. Dark presence manipulating him, destroying him. Yeah, because he's not behaving like a Taken. Alright, that's still stuff for later. Alright. How many deer do we have left now? Do we wonder? How many deer do we think we have left?
6 remaining.
6. Alright. Let's see what I can find. Alright. Let's take a quick spin. And find what rifle ammo we can. Because it doesn't hurt to be prepared. I still don't know why that security... the security desk is still circled, which makes me think I am missing something. And I don't like missing something. Wrong door. I don't like the idea that I'm missing something. Oh, where was... oh, there it is. Oh, the rifle is taking up many a space. Alright, let's... to go through the patient room? No. This is a hallway. Right, there's construction of some kind. So I can't get through that way. Okay. Rifle ammo. Where are you? Oh, you're empty. Aha, there it is. Okay. Alright. Oh gosh, the rifle... oh gosh, the rifle takes up more inventory spaces. But the ammo takes up less space. Alright. Alright. Okay. Rifle ammo. Rifle ammo in the front desk. Nope, that's personal room. Front desk. Let's go to the front desk. Yeah, that door was probably locked until I like opened the doors with the security. Right? That's probably locked. Okay. Okay, so I can pile 20 ammo for the rifle and only 4 for the crossbow, which makes me think the crossbow does more damage. But may not be worth it to be using up that much space. Alright, so I've collected all of the ammo from around the level. Let me hop quick to the dispensary. Let's save, and then we'll try and make some progress forward. I'm not sure why the thing is still circled. Maybe it'll be a later thing. I didn't see anything else in there. So we gotta go this way. Because that's how we, like, went around. Okay, there's no more rooms left to find, so let's head this way, shall we?
Shit!
Hello. You appear to be 2 separate people. Oh, ow. How'd you do that? How'd you do that? Where are you? Oh, gosh. Oh. I'm not sure what button I was supposed to press. I missed the prompt. Okay. Well, I'm glad I saved. That was weird. Was he aware that he was 2 people? Though when he attacked me the second time, it was kind of like rippling like it was water. Like it was almost like he was like up to his chest in the water and then it was a reflection maybe? That doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well at all. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? I'm gonna Oh. This is the shotgun. This is my handgun. Oh. Let me quick slot the rifle down here. Because... Alright, so I've got flares. Got my handgun. I've got 5 batteries. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Is that what all the water is? Are we fighting water enemies now? It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Let's do this.
Shit!
Hello. Ow.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Oh, yeah. It's going into the water. Hello. I see you. I see you. Sir. There you are. I see you. Oh gosh. That was all my handgun ammo. Yep, I see you. Yeah, I see you. What's the plan, man? Oh, now I don't see him. That's so weird, man. Alright, well, we're in the kitchen now. Let's see if that guy shows up again. So definitely didn't beat him. Okay. Alright, game. Lost and found. Mittens homemade. Notebook full of daily meal plans. A nice fountain pen. An antique hair clip. Very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. Found a box of ammo for hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. Should really be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I brought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. Missing. Oh, there's another missing person. Except I can't tell who it is. Oh! Oh, the picture's really warped. Okay. For sale, a coffee cup mascot costume, some wear and tear for $50. That's a pretty good price for a entire mascot costume, I think. That's a lot of foam. Yeah, I can hear you, man. Are you just not interested in fighting me anymore? Alright, that's fine. You don't need to be interested in fighting me. That's cool.
This must have been Tor's.
Oh no, he doesn't have his hammer anymore. That's not good. That's not good, friends. Friends, that's not good. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Who? Oh god, oh no. She's, oh. 'Cause she was in love with Thomas Zane, the poet, not the filmmaker. I mean, there's 2 of them now. You and Barbara could each have one. There's 2 Thomas Zanes now. Okay, he had it coming. I don't know if she means Tor or if she means... Okay, my inventory is full. before it flares. Can I take some of these cans? Can I throw cans? Will that help? I don't think that'll help. I like Cynthia. I wonder what made Cynthia give up her well-lit room. Probably shouldn't have turned my back to the whole room. Alright, that's leaving. Okay, that's handgun ammo. I heard someone say Tor. Uh-oh.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait!
That's an overlap. That's Cynthia's overlap.
Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go. Tor!
Why is Rose not being subtitled? But at least she's not talking in that, like, creepy, weird monotone anymore. Alright. Rescue Tor from the overlap. Find a way into the overlap. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. What happened, Rose?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Wow. Rose. Rose, my friend. Oh my. Okay. This is where I couldn't get before. This is into the woods. There's some cult stashes. My guess is I can't get into the woods right now. Like, if I try and go over here, it's probably not gonna be. I want to go see the... Okay. I want to go see if I can get over here. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I can't... Okay. You can't do anything until I profile Rose, so let me just... I'm gonna circle around here. I want to see if there's anything in this gazebo. Which there is. There's a page. And then I'm going to go to that gazebo and profile Rose. Odin loses an eye. You know what? Let's read that when I'm in the other gazebo. Okay. Hiking is prohibited. Alright, can I get through this
I need
gate?
bolt cutters.
Alright, I need the bolt cutters for that. Okay. How do I get the bolt cutters? The Costello brothers have bolt cutters. But I need the bolt cutters to get into, like, that other side of Bright Falls as well. Like, the side of Bright Falls we went to in, like, Rose's Night Springs episode. Okay, I'm gonna need bolt cutters for this too, aren't I?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's come into this gazebo where it's bright and shiny and I don't need to be afraid of getting attacked. Alright, let's go listen to that manuscript page. What's this? What's the new manuscript page? Oh, that's also from the summoning. Oh, dang. Okay. I mean, there's 15 Return 5 Old Gods manuscript pages. I found 4 of them. And I have found 2 so far from Return 7, a chapter we're not even in yet. I'm majorly missing something in this nursing home.
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful. Something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Okay, wait a second. Dark One who yearned to stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. Stay away from our family until you all come to me. $1988. Where was... Okay, I'm gonna... Child called... When was the Valhalla nursing home found? Like not the Valhalla nursing home, but like what it used to be when it was Thomas Zane's. Where was that data point? Where? Valhalla nursing home. Tor and Odin are connected to the cult and the clicker with Wake and FBC custody. This is my best lead. Because there was that plaque on the wall. Should I go visit it? Okay. Let's into the pond. Alright, so...
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap.
Yep.
Has to be. How do I get inside?
Cynthia and Tor, overlap ritual. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's an overlap. Need to find a way inside. Alright, so we need to find the overlap ritual. And Cynthia and Tor. So, Rose did see Cynthia, which is interesting. I'm wondering if... Okay. How terrible of an idea is it to just try and run back into the manor right now? Alright, I just need... I need to know when Tom founded this place. I just saw somebody walk this way. Hey.
Welcome to the emergency muster point.
The emergency muster point. Stay on the porch.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman.
No, it hasn't.
Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker?
I do.
Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Actually, I don't think the manor was there. Was the manor? No, it was, because I think I remember being in that sunroom with Hartman, like that sunroom that we met Ati in. I think I remember being in that sunroom.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few.
Yeah.
Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Tell me about Cynthia.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman MacDonald what to do.
So Tor and Odin aren't here. Cynthia's not here. Gale's not here. Because Gale and Cynthia, it feels like Gale and Cynthia have both been taken. I wonder if Gale is the duplicate water taken that I don't think I defeated. Alright.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about.
That's me.
Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime. Me and my listeners.
Okay, we gotta find Ati.
Mandy May, are you alright? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that
is.
happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It sure is a beautiful night, huh, May?
Okay,
Nice and, stormy.
Don't go getting any ideas, Norman.
Okay.
This is the designated muster point, not a date.
I like her, but I'm also worried that she got into a fight. And she's either not wanting to talk about it, or she's not able to talk about it.
Why are we out here again?
Auntie said we'd be safe on the porch.
Audie said we'd be safe on the porch. Okay.
Having one of his drunk
Fist fights again. Okay, I'm gonna go check on Odin. But the reason I came back in here is I want to know when this place was founded. Okay. The Valhalla Nursing Home was established in 2014 by Old Gods Foundation, originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for a Finnish filmmaker, Thomas Zane. Okay, so Thomas Zane has been here since 1965, so it could have been Thomas Zane, the filmmaker, as an avatar for the Dark Presence, facing off against Thor and Odin. Okay, let's... What's this doing? Oh, it faces this way. It projects this way. That's its projector. Okay. It's for watching slides. Okay. I mean, slide projector. Good. Okay. I'm gonna pop upstairs. Because I don't know where Ati is. Page. Odin's stuck in bed. Alright, at least we're back to an Old Gods. Okay.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Okay. Okay, alright. That's not good. Odin. Oh, yep, there's... conversation, new choices. Oh, yeah, so I still can't get into Gale or Cynthia's room. And I can't get into the spiral door. Alright, let's check on Odin. And then we'll go talk to Ahti. And then we'll profile Rose. Because I shouldn't be putting that off. Hey, man. Okay, you're just... Okay, we've looked at both of those. Can I talk to you, Odin? No? Alright, we can't talk to Odin. Let's go talk to Ahti. So the spiral door might have something to do with the overlap ritual. Though the overlap ritual tends to be like local legend, so the spiral door might not be affecting that. Okay, Mandy May's room. I was gonna say, oh my god, it doesn't have the spiral on it anymore, but it does. It was just... Ahti, why aren't you at the muster point?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them.
Yeah.
He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Okay. Ahti, can you come with me to the muster point, please? Can you come with me? I don't like you being up here by yourself. I mean, I know you can take care of yourself because you might be a natural Finnish god, but I am worried about you being here by yourself. But, okay, that seems to be all my conversations with Ahti. This door is still locked. Room 306. Alright, I'm guessing Gale and Cynthia's rooms are still going to be...
Need the key.
Okay. So, okay, I need the key from Rose. That might be... Let's head down to a safe room and profile Rose. Because that might be... That might be how we get... Where's the safe room? The lounge. Okay. That might be how we get the keys to those two rooms. So my guess would be... Oh no, this is Pat's room. I went too far. Old Gods of Asgard Museum. I don't know why this is locked. Oh. I'm gonna need something of theirs to do the overlap ritual. I am gonna need in there. I'm gonna need in there because we're gonna need something of Thor and Odin's. The overlap ritual is going to have to do with the Old Gods of Asgard. Alright, let's do some profiling. I think we've listened to all the manuscript pages. All the new manuscripts. Saga the nursing home, Tor's bewitched, Odin stuck in bed, history of the Valhalla nursing home. Wait a second. Oh. It's there. Found it in... Okay. Alright, nope. That's not what I wanted. Still, I'm not 100% solid on Thomas Zane being the dark presence in that manuscript. Okay. All right, let's profile Rose. No, that's not what I wanted. Profiling. Rose. Rose's lies.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Okay. So she's joined the cult because she's a fan of Alan's. Which doesn't track with the cult trying to get rid of Alan. None of this is tracking. She also saw Cynthia in the pond. Like, she didn't just see Tor disappear.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Okay, so the end of Alan Wake, it looked like Cynthia was training Rose to be the next Lady of the Light. And clearly that didn't go well for Cynthia. What is a lamp lady without her lamp? So Rose took the lamp and I guess put it in the box to try and give it to Alan? Because the box is where the clicker was, and then Alan took the clicker. Okay. Alright. Fine. Okay, game. Alright, okay. So Rose... Cynthia and Tor. Wake told Rose to look for the hero. She won't help anyone else. Okay. Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her that Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me. Talk to someone. Cynthia and Tor. Okay, now that I know a little bit more about Cynthia, maybe we can go and talk to everybody on the porch. I'm glad I came back in here. Glad we talked to Ahti. Okay, that's Pat's radio room. That's the museum. Oh, I'm all turned around. Stairs are this way. Stairs are this way. Because there's more manuscript pages to be found here. We found 5 of, I think, 14. Okay. Let's... look-see. Has Ahti come down and joined you? No. Anything new from anybody? No. Alright, let's... Alright, where is Rose? Rose is out the other way. Alright, let's go talk to Rose. See what she'll tell us if we pretend to be the hero.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan!
Yeah.
I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center.
Yeah.
I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Well, that was easy. So yeah, I think Gale is that, like, weird duplicate water reflection taken we were fighting. Alright, yeah, I'll take those, thanks.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Alright. Okay, I think that is probably a good place to call it for this episode. We'll do the overlap ritual and go rescue Tor next time. Let me go head back up to the lounge, but then we'll read this page that she just gave me. We'll head up to the wellness center. Okay. Oh, there's still a basement. Okay, so I still gotta find a way into the basement. Okay, alright. We gotta explore everything, because now we have Rose's key fob. We can explore everything. Except okay, I see where the basement stairs are. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, we gotta explore everywhere in here before we go into the overlap. Oh yeah, man, I hear ya. Oh. Maybe I should check on Odin. No. Let's go to the lounge. We will check on Odin first thing next time. If I can find the right door. Alright, so we'll go and check on Odin first thing next time. Let's read this full manuscript page so that we know exactly what we're looking for next time on. Oh man, Return by Scratched Out is so good. Okay, Saga opens the Valhalla nursing home overlap.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Okay. Alright, so next time we'll go... Oh, there's a profiling. Oh, there's an Odin profiling. Okay, so next time on, we'll do the Odin profiling. We'll go check on Odin. And then, with Rose's key fob, let's go and explore everything we can in the Valhalla nursing home before we go to the record player. Before we go to the jukebox. Because the jukebox is how we open the overlap. And then it's going to be a boss fight o'clock with Cynthia, it sounds like. We'll see how that goes. Oh, have I? Deer? Deer? Have I pet this deer? Oh, I appear to have. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be next time. Alright. So we learned a little more about Rose. Learned about Rose's motivations for being in the cult. And we'll go check on Odin first thing next time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye.